Hey, how y'all doing today? Welcome to King Legend Talk.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Man, it's going really good. It's a blessing to have y'all here. How y'all feeling today?
Great.
Feeling great, man. Feeling really good.
So we definitely got a lot to talk about. Y'all got a lot of good things going on. First of all, I told myself, I said, when I go live with them, the first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea how much of a blessing you have been, not only to me, but just to the culture.
We appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get right to it. Gracie, I hope you're doing good today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Awesome, awesome. So let's talk about the beginning. I know you guys probably already answered these questions a lot recently because you guys definitely going viral. But let's talk about the beginning just for the people who don't know. How did everything start? What was the idea? What was the concept for you guys?
Yeah, for me, it really hit home during the pandemic, man. So by trade, I was a chemistry professor teaching, college kids, or students, let me say, because a lot of them are adults. But once the whole pandemic kicked off, I was working from home. My kids were also doing school from home, which basically gave me the opportunity to watch a lot of what they were watching. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, man, there's almost no representation out there that stars children of color, especially in like the edutainment type realm where, we're not really in the forefront. In some cases, it's almost like, in cases where we are there, it's almost like an afterthought, like, oh yeah, let's not let's not
Right.
forget them. But yeah, that's when it really hit, and it was kind of like, man, this is upsetting because I realize it's so important for our children to be able to see characters that look like them, because when you see that, it kind of reinforces your self-confidence and how you even view yourself versus cases where you never see, you see all these other characters that you really don't relate to. It's starting to make you question yourself and whether you belong. And like, I don't know, it has a lot of underlying effects. So we took the proactive approach and we created Gracie's Corner, and the rest is kind of, I guess, history in that.
Absolutely, man. That is so true because let me tell you, well, my daughter is 1 year old, right?
Oh,
And
cool.
the first 3 months, I'm a new dad, by the way. I'm a girl dad.
Congrats.
And I got to say, the first 3 months, we had her on watching YouTube and we were trying to find, I believe every parent's trying to find that one program that works. The kids, they love it. They kind of hooked on it. Every parent needs that in their
Exactly.
life for real. So when I'm scrolling YouTube, I'm looking for content. I found this one. I don't want to call out no names, so I found this one show, and my daughter just falls in love with it, right? And so we like, yeah. So I put other people on to it. Like, yeah, y'all gotta check this out. Y'all gotta check this out. And it was cool. And then, about 3 months in, I'm kind of like, okay, something got to change here because she's only seeing one skin tone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
at the same time, if that's all she's witnessing, that's all she sees. I mean, she's going into this world. Babies aren't colorblind or anything like that. It's what happens. You see it. So that's the
Mm-hmm.
representation we're talking about. And so it dawned on me. I
Exactly.
said, look, she don't have no representation for our color, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I started searching. Like I literally had to go on YouTube and search like black nursery rhymes. I'm not
Yeah.
making this up, y'all. I'm really not making this up. I really had to go on YouTube and search black nursery rhymes to get
Yeah.
what I could find. Even while searching that, it still was hard to find representation.
Yeah.
Then I ran across Gracie's Corner, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is exactly what I need. This is perfect. This is perfect." I put the songs on, and immediately my daughter was hooked. Immediately,
Oh,
I'm
that's
talking
so
like
cool.
it was so funny because she could be crying, and if I put Gracie's Corner on, it stops immediately. It's like it distracted her from even her crying. You know what I'm saying? Even
That's
at
cool.
times she could be feeling some type of way and watch it and just stop. You know what I'm saying? So it has that much of an impact on the culture. And I say that from many different perspectives. And I just
Man,
wanted to say thank you from that point of view at the very minimum. Thank you for that. Because I know I'm not the only one. You can see all the videos, all the shares, everyone
yeah,
is showing so much support. How does that make you feel?
Well, I'll let her start that one. How does it make you feel to see all of the support you receive?
Well, I'd have to say that I'm really surprised on how successful I've been and how we've managed to get to this start and get to this great part of joy.
No, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, it's been crazy for me too, man. Because starting out, I think all of my views were coming from relatives, right? That's where I guess with starting any type of new YouTube channel, man, that very beginning phase is tough, and like even
Right.
probably like 7 to 8 months in, it was like we're pumping money into trying to produce this thing, and my wife, she's been supportive the whole time, but I could start to feel her looking a little sideways, like, all right, now when is this thing
Right.
gonna kick off? Like, what do you see happening? But it was almost like a leap of faith, man. And I think, just like you said, I think a lot of parents were kind of on the same page with us, and that's a huge piece of the success we've had, where there's just this hunger to see this type of content where it's culturally relevant, it's fun, and at the same time, it's also educational. Like it's that's been our mix.
Now it's funny because it's such a need. It's almost like you guys kind of holding this torch, and it's kind of like responsibility in a way, because when you look at it, people are looking to you guys for that. It's almost like the need is necessary. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are really providing a solution to the problem. And so keep that energy y'all got going on, because we definitely appreciate that. And I'm really looking forward to see what the future holds. I really am.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Like with the growth of numbers that we've been experiencing, which has been insane, because honestly, it's been organic. Just the great support that we've been receiving from the viewers, people sharing it word of mouth, like that's been huge, man. And because of that, it's drawing some attention from different entities. I'll put it that way.
Of course.
That want to like either partner in some way or just try to take full control of something. But we want to push this thing to the next level. But at the same time, when we created this, it was created with the sole purpose of making sure that one, we're providing something where our kids can view it and they can actually relate to it, and not, I don't know, like just that relatability factor is so huge. And then in that too, just building upon it to where the family can enjoy it. Because I know with most traditional nursery rhymes, man, I got 3 kids.
We ain't even got to the music aspect of it yet. Like,
yeah, I got 3. She's the oldest out of the 3, but when in some of the music, you almost have to try to mentally endure it. Like it's all you want to pull your hair out. So I was like, man, let's change this up, man. Let's put our some real effort into the production to where it's fun and even adults can enjoy it. And you can kind of see sometimes adults almost take over the whole experience. It's been cool to see that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of being that one where it's just me and my daughter, and I'm dancing to the TV, and I don't dance. But the Gracie's Corner, that's it.
Oh man, that's too cool.
The energy and the vibe that you get is definitely relatable. And it's funny because it's like, even as a parent, you're like, yo, I know about ABC. I know how to count, but it makes it even better. So the experience for everyone is included, because you know how it is. Nowadays you can hear songs and it's like, you don't really know the lyrics, but you like the beat, right?
Yeah.
So what you guys brought to the table is, we already know the lyrics.
Yeah.
The moment we start, we know how to count to 100. So we know the lyrics we need to know to the song. We just got to get in with the ad libs, and we did.
Exactly.
So the beat is so important, because I think that also brought some authenticity to it. When people see it, they know that's the Gracie brand. Like it's that Gracie sound. So shout out to whoever you got going on right now in the background with the music, man, because they definitely winning. Definitely.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and even with the whole production process too, man, like it's really been like a true family effort, man. Because like, so my background, right, just to give some context. So I grew up basically a band geek, playing the percussion, and
Okay.
I also played the drums and keyboard in church. So I was in church heavily, like with my grandma, to the point that's how I learned how to play by ear and
Absolutely.
stuff like that. But I became a Bill Gates scholar, and with that scholarship, I was able to go off to college, and of course, I went the STEM route, and that's how I got to the whole chemistry thing. And
Wow.
my career, teaching at FAMU for like a year or so, then transitioned out to Houston. That I was still in the sciences, but because of the whole situation with the pandemic and how we came about with Gracie's Corner, I got pulled back into the music side of things, and it's been
Right.
phenomenal, man. Because like even with like say for instance the ABCs, like you were saying, me, I'm just thinking as I'm writing these songs, I'm just thinking in the context of the ABCs. But my wife, who's a psychologist, she's the one that gave you the whole concept of like, hey, let's throw in some positive affirmations too,
I
because
love that. I love it.
yeah, because so I wrote it, but that concept was all her, so I can't even take credit for that part. So
That's
she was
awesome.
like, go ahead and loop it in to where you can let these kids know that they A, I'm amazing, B, I'm bold and beautiful, C, I'm courageous. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, because she was telling me like based on some of the studies, our children of color don't receive those types of words as much as other children. I'll put it that way.
Right.
And I think that plays a big role in how they perceive themselves and just how they go out and try to take on the world, man. So we it's a lot of thought and what we're doing. Sometimes people kind of miss some of the points, but it's all good. At the end of the day, people having a good time, and it's all fun.
I love that concept, man, and that idea because it really does hit home. Who you think about yourself, like who do you think you
Mhm.
are, in that aspect.
Exactly.
When you look in the mirror, how do you view yourself? Those things really have an impact on people's self-esteem growing up as well. So starting
Exactly.
off at a young age saying I'm amazing, that's
There you
that's
go.
such a big deal on
Yeah.
so many levels because like you said, people really do need to hear that, especially in our culture.
Exactly.
It's so easy, when it comes to representation to fall into stereotypes
Yeah.
and the stereotypes that a lot of times we are already put in, the light that they want to shine on the culture, it's not realistic, honestly,
Exactly.
because it's just that we don't have that representation out there. And so I hope you guys understand, like, even from this point forward, when I said it was kind of like a responsibility, what I really meant is it's a need. We
Yeah.
need that representation from the point where when people think of stereotypes, they're going to look at this and say, okay, you know what? Not everyone is like this. There are
Yeah.
some good, wonderful people out here of color, and we all out here trying to be positive as well. Seeing
Exactly.
that positive side of us is needed, not even just by you guys, but by more of us. We
There
should
you
all
go.
show that positive drive. And so I think the word influence is an understatement for what you guys are really doing. It's a culture shock for a lot of
Yeah.
people. And I'm not talking about us, because we know
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah.
But for a lot of other people, it's a culture shock because
Yeah.
for the first time, a lot of them are seeing us in a different light. So
Exactly.
I don't mean to just keep saying thank you so many times, man, but I can't really put in one box how grateful I am for what you guys are doing for the culture because it's not only just one generation, it's multiple generations of people that's going to be impacted, you know?
That's what's been so mind blowing to me, man. Like I've when we set out to do this, man, the kids of course were in mind, but it's been so cool to even see like grandparents like
Right.
rowing the boat and like I don't know, it's been crazy.
Everybody's included.
Exactly.
Everyone's included.
Oh, she want to say something. What are your thoughts?
I was saying that you shouldn't just be the only one talking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Gracie. That's not on him. That's on me. I apologize, Gracie. So, Gracie, we definitely want to learn a lot more about you. For starters, let's go ahead and let's shift gears a little bit. Gracie, what are the type of things you're into? Like, what is your hobby right now?
I gotta say that I love boba tea, and I love myself some dogs, and I like
Roblox.
and Roblox. Yeah.
Okay. And what's your favorite breed of dogs right now?
No. Well, my mom's favorite is a wiener dog. But I love all kinds of dogs.
What's your favorite?
I said all kinds.
So she actually came up with a list of dogs that she wants, and I'm like, I don't know if we can handle that, but do you remember what's on your list?
It's right over there.
She even has her list with her.
It's over here. You can see.
Oh wow!
The Christmas. The dog I'm putting on here is a teacup Yorkie, a wiener, and a Irish wolfhound.
Wow. Now I have a little Yorkie. His name is Rico, and he is a high energy dog, and he's very motivated by food. And he does tricks like rollover and stuff like that. And he's just one of those dogs who treats everybody like family. So
that is too cool.
Whenever someone comes over, he will definitely run up and show them love. Like everybody's welcome.
That's awesome.
Now, these gonna seem like some pretty regular type questions, but I'm just curious because we would like to learn a lot about Gracie. So, what is your favorite color?
I'd have to say it's like one of those like colors that have like yellowish, greenish, and whitish.
Well, he's saying like, what's your favorite color? Period. Like, not favorite color dog, but what's your favorite color?
No, I don't mean a dog. That isn't the actual color.
Oh, okay. So she got some weird combination.
Hey, it's gonna be a new color on the menu for everybody.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. Like even when we so I'm writing all these songs or whatever, but even when we're actually recording, she'll step in and say, "Hey, Dad, I think maybe we should say something this way, or let's switch this line and try to say something." And
yes, I always be bossy.
So she's definitely part of the whole production process, and it's been cool to kind of see her confidence build and just exercising her creativity and kind of see where it takes her, because of course she's not gonna do Gracie's Corner forever. Like she has her own little dream aspirations, but I definitely want this to be a great platform for her to do whatever she wants to do.
Definitely a good starting ground. She's off to an amazing start. I do have one more question for you, Gracie, because I'm going to let you know my favorite song is the Phonics song. That's probably a really big hit for you. Y'all probably get that a lot. But what is your favorite song?
You mean like from other celebrities or just from
you?
No, from you.
Yeah, I have lots. So I'd have to say the Money song and the and the New School song.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And the Toothbrushing Routine, and that's all I'd have to say.
But what's amazing to me? Y'all have so many hits. Like, seriously, it's mind-blowing how many hits y'all have.
Yeah, for me, it's always, I try to predict, like, okay, yeah, this song here is going to be a banger, or this one. Right. And, it's always surprising to see how the public receives it, because, like, for instance, the I Love My Hair song, I remember when I wrote that one, man, I was like, oh, this one's going to be it, like, that. This is what the culture would love, because
at least put some credit on me.
And some credit. So the reason
I know that's right, Gracie.
She was actually a huge inspiration for the song in general, because she was being bullied at school about her hair, believe it or not. So
and I have to say, like, was I talking to you?
Right. Wow.
Yeah. So that with that whole situation, I felt like, okay, I'm sure if this is something she experiences, it's probably something that other children probably have experienced, particularly children of color. So I was like, okay, let's put this in a song to where, one, she's singing it, but it's also a message to herself as well as others, to where you understand, like, yeah, I love my hair, like kinky, curly, cute. I love it
Right.
down to my roots, just kind of just really again trying to empower the kids, man, and let them know that they're beautiful just the way they are. This whole thing that society tries to, give you that, oh yeah, you're supposed to look this way, or just trying to tear all that stuff down, man. And that's we trying to do it in a way where it's almost like giving out medicine, but we're covering it up with the music and stuff in a way where people are, you're digesting it, but you don't realize the positivity that you're internalizing.
I love it. It's almost like you guys are stereotype killers. It's like you're out there, you're not
exactly.
gonna fit into the stereotype.
Every single thing, like even in the just a few examples, like we try to make sure like the full family is shown. I know there's a lot of stereotypes that try to say like, the black home is broken and yada yada yada, trying to break that down. This song that she just mentioned a second ago, like the back to school song, if you look in it, there's a scene with a teacher, but we took a different spin, like, okay, let's put a man as the teacher, because I think stereotypically or traditionally people are used to a woman being in that role. So we're just trying to show that, hey, to our young boys, you can be a teacher, or in education, this isn't a female role or something like that. Just being very intentional about every single thing that we're doing.
Absolutely. All about intention. So I got just two more questions for you guys, and I'm going to let y'all go. 'Cause I know y'all are very busy individuals and probably phones don't even stop ringing at this point. So my main question for you right now is, how did it feel to be mentioned in Forbes? Like, that's such a milestone for so many people. I don't even want to overlook that, because that's a big deal. We're talking Forbes. First, I'm going to let Gracie answer that question, and then I want you to go ahead and answer.
So are you talking to me or are you talking to him?
To you. No, go ahead, Gracie.
Let you answer first. So how did you feel when you saw that the story about you in the Forbes magazine?
What magazine?
Forbes.
I don't think.
A lot of this stuff, man, I'll tell her things that are happening, and to me, I'm like blown away, and she kind of like, oh, right. Okay. Like, I don't know, like she doesn't quite.
It's so much stuff going on right now. There's a lot of viral moments going on. That's
but that blew my mind, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm from a very small town. My hometown, where I'm originally from, is called Jeffersonville, Georgia, where the population is probably like maybe 2,000 or 3,000 people. So to be featured in something like Forbes was just like mind blowing, because you never see yourself or think about things on that level, but to see it was kind of like, man, it's real. And then the love that we received from Revolt was also mind blowing. And that was something I was unaware of it until someone actually reached out to me and told me, like, hey man, I saw the Revolt thing, and that was huge. You
forgot about saying that I was from Baltimore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so
Baltimore.
Sorry. She want to represent for y'all. So she's all right. So I'm originally from Georgia. Of course, we live out in Houston now, but she was born in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so
I know that's right. Let them know how you feel about Baltimore.
Yeah, because a lot of the music and stuff that we do, it kind of represents some of the places that we've gone and things like that too, ranging from like the down south type beats and things that you hear, to the Afro beats, to the go-go music, which, is the shout out to the DMV area and stuff like that. So it's like, I feel like a lot of times these different places and people from these regions don't really receive a lot of the recognition that they deserve. So I feel like with the platform that we've gained, man, to be able to shout out these different areas, man, even like Baton Rouge or Louisiana in like the bingo song and stuff like that, like that's big to me, man. Because so just allowing people who usually aren't seen to feel seen and appreciated. So that's been huge.
Absolutely. And I'm so sorry. I don't even want to miss this out. The Hispanic culture, you guys found a way to embrace them and bring them into it as well. What has that been for you? That's like a whole different demographic. So what was that like?
Yeah, that's been big too. And I'm just to be transparent with you, what we're going to try to do too, or something that's in the works is, right now all of our stuff is strictly in English, but we are gonna basically dub and have all of our stuff in like Spanish as well as other languages. But I think definitely Spanish will definitely be, at the forefront of that. Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. Any last words you want to say for the podcast, Gracie?
You
Well,
want to tell them thanks and what else?
I could probably sing a few beats or a song.
Shoot.
Okay. Hey, she ready. You think I'm going to turn down
Yeah.
Gracie? It's completely up to you. That's what you like to do. We would love to have you.
Okay, here you go. No, you go ahead. I'll hold it for you.
They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. But when you're walking down the street and you ain't got enough to eat, the glitter rubs right off and you're nowhere.
All right, good.
Oh, my goodness. You better sing, Gracie.
Yeah,
I see so much for the future over there, man.
Yeah,
so much for the future.
So this is, we love the place that she's at now, where she actually loves doing this stuff. But if she ever gets tired of it or anything like that, or if she want to go to the next level with it, we always want to just have, make sure she have that freedom. But yeah, this is
Wow.
This is the thing. Yeah.
I read a lot.
Okay. All right. That's good to hear.
You ever have any moments that you just shed a tear? Because I mean, the blessings is definitely obvious. You got a lot going on over there right now, just with your family in general. I think that's one of the biggest blessings that anyone can have is family. And just seeing the way y'all together and the way y'all bond. I mean, that's so beautiful. It really is. To really witness how beautiful that is for people, So is there anything just like you wanted to say to people that listening in?
Yeah, I want to tell every single person out there, man, you guys have no idea how much we love you guys, and we appreciate your viewership, your support. We appreciate you even telling other people about, Gracie's Corner, because that type of support is what helps us continue to create great content that you and your kids can enjoy. And we have no intentions of stopping anytime soon. And we got tons of great stuff that's in the works, and we just can't wait to share more and more news with you guys.
Absolutely. Well, I love to see you and everybody else be so progressive, and do everything the way you guys got planned. I wish nothing but the best for y'all. God bless y'all. Keep doing what you're doing for the culture. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for stopping by King Legend Talk.
All right. Thanks, man.
Bye, Gracie.
Wait.
Say
okay. Wait. Go ahead.
Coming from Gracie's Corner.
I love it.
Man. All right. You take care,
Absolutely. Love a personality.
All right.
You be a king and a legend, boy. That's a big one, huh?
It ain't enough to just be a king.
And you got the lion in the background, boy. You's a dangerous guy, man.
You are put through the fire. The only thing that kept me going was I knew it was going to happen. I believed it was going to happen.
So I used to print out that list, and I would put my name at the top. I would white out the person on the top, and I'd put my name. And I would print out that list, and I'd keep it in my pocket for the next 4 months. Until one day, the email that I got had my name at the top.